Hello there, John Forward here with some content for you. Given the state of the world, I felt like it's important for me to use my platform to raise some female voices. And so I'm going to step into the background and be mostly a producer on this podcast. But I used to have my Great Aunt Edna do a movie review show on my old podcast, H to the C. The segment was called Parents on Film, but Edna's gone through some life changes since then. She's gotten a divorce, and I miss making my Great Aunt Edna watch horrible movies and then talk about them into a microphone. This will be the first time she's doing it on video. But I'm happy to bring back the segment. Edna will be joined momentarily by her friend Taffy. And, the thing that gave me the idea to bring this segment back is I bought this box set off the internet. It's from a company called Vinegar Syndrome. This is a box set called The Lost Picture Show. And the description on the website reads, Vinegar Syndrome was founded on the principle of finding and restoring the rarest, weirdest, and often lost works of genre cinema. To celebrate 10 whole years of incredible exploitation cinema preservation, we proudly present The Lost Picture Show, a 10-film collection of some of the most incredible and incredibly strange pieces of genre cinema you've ever been able to see, all restored from the best known and surviving elements. So we've got 10 movies to get through if Edna's up for it. This will be episode 1 of 10, and then we'll see what happens after that. But this is a cool box set. It's still available. It's got some nice fold-outs and a nice little booklet that talks about each of the movies. The one that we're going to start with is called Barbara. It's from 1970. The description on the website again for that is a notorious mindfuck of underground cinema meets sexploitation, which won equal praise and condemnation at the time of its release. Walter Burns' Barbara from 1970 chronicles one raucous summer on Fire Island where anything goes and everyone does it. This was an unfortunate first episode for poor Edna. We'll hear about that momentarily. I thought about maybe cutting in the trailer, but the trailer is riddled with nudity. It's on YouTube. I think it might have been allowed, but anyway, you can look it up. Barbara 1970. Look it up on YouTube. If you want, you can. There's a trailer for the Lost Picture Show collection if you want to check that out. But without further ado, ladies, come on in. Well, hello, Taffy.
Hi, Edna. Edna, how you been?
It's been good. We haven't done a movie in a long time, but my
no, we hadn't had any girls' time.
Jonathan here, he has some trouble and says he needs to bring the radio show, but this is a scary room.
I was thinking,
what's wrong with it?
In here. You're young. You said it was your nephew, your young nephew.
My great nephew Jonathan.
Jumpins.
Here, you met Taffy.
What are you doing down here? Running a bar?
I'm running this podcast. They need to scare you.
Running a haunted house down here.
They need to sweep the floor. That's the scary part.
Oh my
yeah, probably.
I left
my
shoes on.
A little dry doodle bug down there. There's a few.
Edna, you're not lying.
All right. So, okay. So we We're here to talk about the movie Barbara. I don't like this movie.
Edna, I gotta tell you, I was trying to think about how to say this to you, but I think this was one of those art films. I don't know where you got this from.
Art film?
No, like
maybe.
art, like go to the museum and watch a film. It was in black and white.
It's black and white. I thought it might have been just like a movie from when I was a girl, but there was on the DVD menu there was a wiener, so I knew.
Right in the title card.
Full hog. I knew something. I want to turn this off. We don't want to.
I keep seeing that out the back of my eye. It's driving me.
Sorry about that.
It's driving me, Edna.
Well, they're the video. What is that? The video machine. But we don't need to see.
What?
There's
someone filming this.
They're the little.
Oh my soul. Oh, I didn't know that.
The little gadget.
Well,
the little gadget. Isn't that sharp?
Phone.
Isn't that sharp?
Oh, that's why I gotta talk into this.
Top of the line.
Forgetting.
Yeah. So
pay attention.
So Barbara the Naked movie.
Now I'm gonna be honest. I took an edible before we watched the movie, so I did some notes. Is that okay?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, you did too.
Some my notepads. And the just John, I don't know why we watched this movie. It's the first one in the set. This is the one. We said we would watch the movie and talk there. They think Jonathan was pulling a sticker off that a minute ago.
Yeah,
there was
a
tag on it.
I was gonna say, got some jam hands on there. Now listen,
This is a sticky movie.
I wrote.
Edna.
I mean, you're not fooling. Edna, I got that right the first thing, wiener, right on the title card.
Yeah,
they made sure to let you know it's a book, so maybe the book had a little more.
I don't know what. I don't know what's
the
book. This person did it with this person.
The whole thing is going to say first they did the wild monkey dance.
They're just the couple on the beach. They're but then there's another man watching with his binoculars.
Yeah, and listen, they're going to get sand all over their hoo-has.
And
I don't know how they expect that to work.
And he's watching them, and then they go to sleep after they're done making the nasty, and then he comes over and starts making nasty on the lady.
I didn't agree with that either.
Very nasty.
I didn't agree with that.
She was sleeping, but when she was awake, she was happy. I wouldn't be happy if I was sleeping on the beach and the man came and started doing his business down there.
But you know what? I like to say, there but for the grace of God go I. Maybe if they're liking it, that's all right.
She was liking it.
But let me tell you this, Edna. I don't want to have to see it.
No, and then the man started making man with the man.
Well, let me tell you too. There was someone talking over top of it. The whole time.
Yeah, there was. I thought we had
was making a little bit of sense. He was like, "No, you shouldn't be showing this."
I thought there was a mistake, and there was news and people talking over. He must have had the TV.
Jonathan,
it's for effect. Was the TV news?
No, he taped it off the TV.
It's the contrast. This is the. There's doing it, and then there's talking over top. So. It's thematic. It's
keep talking.
It's a Blu-ray. Yeah, so
the
people they're talking about. It sounds like the America rules that people like.
Second Amendment.
Second Amendment. Okay. And he's watching them do it, and then he starts doing it with both, and they both like it.
There was so much sand.
I wouldn't like it.
Sand for days.
Yeah. And then they all
had a piece of grass in there.
They had cigarettes.
Oh God, that was the worst part. Chain smoke. Everyone's smoking.
Everyone's smoking. Somebody later
Someone had a marijuana.
Somebody is that? I thought it looked like he was in his little paper.
Now, see,
it looked like he was putting dirt in there.
I know that I said I did an edible, but that's different.
Well, you didn't smoke.
No,
that's
the difference.
When you eat it like the doctor, it's I don't like it. It makes me feel dizzy.
Honey, you don't have to like it, Edna. No one's gonna make you do that.
You gave me one of those just a little blue moon ago, but I didn't like
Couldn't
it.
even do your knitting.
No, it just I should have shown this cockamamie.
Couldn't even do your knitting.
Scarf. I tried to. That scarf's not good for anyone's neck. But
maybe someone in this movie.
Yeah, well, they take it right off.
It wouldn't be on them too long.
They're even they doing the nasty scene, and maybe just the beginning of the movie, but then there's a nice family breakfast, but there's just a naked lady in the middle of it. She's picking at her sunburn.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
She's picking her sunburn, and that's not good.
Shirt with her whole titties out and everything. And listen, I put right in here.
Can we say these words?
I forgot about the camera.
No, I think it's the internet, and it's just you just
it's different on there.
Wild West.
Yeah. Sorry, Edna. Edna, I don't want to get you in trouble.
Well, it's okay. So yeah, they're having a breakfast, and it's Barbara. The name of the movie.
Yeah, it's her, the titular character with. Titular.
Oh, Taffy, you're sassy. Taffy, you're sassy.
It's got to come out. Can't keep it in.
But the boy wasn't eating his vegetables, so the mom told him to eat his pickle. That was there's a healthy message.
Edna, have you been doing your pickles?
No, just my hands and the.
Oh, darling!
It's hard to screw the mason cars.
Why don't I come over and help you do them?
Okay. Maybe after supper.
Listen, Edna, I gotta tell you this. Not a condom to be seen in that film.
No.
Except, let me tell you this, because I made a note of it. Special used one in the garbage can. So someone used one. Who was it?
I didn't see. They're not. They're not
we didn't
being
see
safe.
him use it.
There's sand, and they're eating their
Everything
pickles.
getting in there, except the latex condom.
And yes, this is a dangerous movie. Everybody's being danger, and they're
being mean.
They're smoking in a tent.
Smoking cigarettes in a tent.
That's not safe.
That's how you get a fire.
We remember old Johnny down the block. He went camping and he fell asleep with his cigarette, and he's just.
Well, I don't remember that, but I believe you.
It's not safe. And
not at all.
But
He's gonna burn his sleeping bag. He keeps lighting the cigarette and putting it out on the sleep. He's gonna burn a hole right in it, right in the friggin' sleeping bag. Let me ask you this.
Okay. You can just ask.
They showed a part where he's working at the hotel, right?
Who's working at a hotel?
Well, one of the boys.
Okay.
And everyone's screaming. Now, what's that about?
I don't.
Screaming and hollering. Never even heard the like of it.
I don't Where was it making Whoopi screaming?
No, it was just screaming, hollering, fighting and going on.
Lots of fighting, and he fought that lady, but he punched her in the face.
I didn't like that.
But she liked it after, and Barbara came in, and she
came in to check.
She said, "No, you don't punch the lady in the face and then climb on but the other lady said that she is okay, Barbara. It's okay.
I don't believe her. I think she was just saying that.
Well,
and I don't like it one bit, and I don't understand. Then he made them all eat a bunch of brown rice. Now, who ever thought of that?
Brown rice is more healthy.
Who ever thought of that?
Brown rice is healthy, so there's a health message to the movie.
I don't know about that, Edna.
And they just, I don't know what the book
just these people, and then he comes and puts his thing in that thing, and then they talk for a minute, and then it's just putting more things
That
and
book
things.
must be about 3 pages long.
And
Nothing in it.
I mean, the man who was with the man, I don't think he done that, but he said he liked it with the man and his.
Well, that's okay. It's okay.
I know.
2024.
I know.
It's different now.
It's different
now.
It's different.
Bless her heart.
It's different, but he was also
I don't want to see it.
Yeah, well, he's kissing his phone face in the mirror and touching his wiener.
Yeah, no, don't want to see that. Don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
No, I don't want. I hope that he wants us to watch all the movies on this VHS.
9 more.
Are they all okay?
There's 10.
Are they?
So
are
Barbara
they?
must be the other
Barbara,
one. Vinegar syndrome must be the other one.
Lost picture. Should have wished they didn't find it.
You're bad. You're bad, Edna.
But there was a little bit of
look, it goes right out.
Oh, they had a
Oh, my soul! Look at what the state of that.
Oh, Jonathan's getting nervous with you playing with his.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, he likes to
just
keep
careful.
Yeah.
One time I came in.
Well, there's a little hair on that thing. He says it's all dirty.
He's got those dolls up there. One time I was touching one and
They're
just moving it.
action figures.
I was just touching
says.
it. Jonathan, stop it. I was just touching it, and the freaking arm came right off it.
Well,
what kind of a piece of garbage is that?
Yeah.
They don't make things worth nothing.
Collector's item.
Yeah, and I thought maybe the movie they were having a little Bible study in the tent. It seems, but it was different religions.
I don't remember that passage.
They
I've seen some passages though.
They say they expand their capacity for pleasure and pain.
Well, you see, Edna, by this point, pretty much stopped taking notes during the film. But I was waiting. I was waiting for them to start doing something real wild, but seemed to not go much beyond just in and out doing it.
Well,
it's very confusing.
It's very. I was just at different parts of the movie. I was feeling some
Edna,
feeling.
I don't want to hear about it. Edna.
Yeah, and so they
wait. What kind of feelings are you?
It's just never mind. It's not proper. Just in.
Well, that's what I'm getting at. It's weird.
We maybe if we were in a tent, maybe we could have it.
I don't sleep in the tent. I sleep in the 4 walls that God gave me. Edna.
But then they have a plan after they're all doing it with each other, and then they say, hey, let's have a plan, and we'll go make it with 3 different people.
They're tired of doing this one, so
they've already got these 6 little perverts, and they want to go. I'm sorry, that's not the proper. You're not supposed to, but I think the
word they use now is sexual deviant.
They were deviant, and they wanted to deviant 3 more times each, and then come back. And
I never seen the like of it.
And the 2 men on the beach were they said the word you're not the F word, and
Edna.
And
I don't want to hear those words.
Not the one that sounds like a
I'm
duck.
offended that you heard that word.
It's just, but
that's not a nice word. It's a hurtful, cool word.
The mean guys said the word to the other guys, but then they had a knife, and then they started using the word for the other guys and made them made them kiss each other's
Oh,
bellies.
I closed my eyes at that.
They said now you do 69 and touch each other's
Edna,
bellies. And
Yep.
it just
had to
so
close
much
my eyes.
sand,
That's what they did.
sand in their butt,
everywhere,
in their
sand
butts.
going all over
He
the place.
pointed the knife and he said, "Take off
Hey,
your
Edna.
pants."
Edna,
I'm sorry. It's just this movie.
don't
It's
get yourself-
it's riled, and then there was the man they said had the chocolate skin and funky rhythms.
Well, yeah, you got to remember, Edna, that it's a
And
different time now.
the girls liked
And we're in-
the funky man.
We're in 3 different times, which is kind of neat. Kind of makes us time travelers. Because you're from before the movie, and then there's the movie, and then there's now times, and it's 3 different times of being a different time.
Yes, the movie. What year?
1970.
It's 1970.
Well, I don't know. It's-
If my old husband went to get some food at the cafe and just started putting his fingers
old
in
ding
the
dong.
waitress's butt,
Oh, that was... I couldn't
Just-
understand that.
he just
Don't do
hey,
that at a restaurant.
how can I help you, sir? And he helped himself.
Yeah,
Got
and
right
then
in
I
there.
gotta go have her hand me my hot turkey sandwich after that.
But old Barbara, the main, she wanted to go make it with 3 people, but she had
She
a
was
little
having a hard time
the
doing it,
digging
wasn't she?
the man digging the hole. She got right in there in the hole with them, but he didn't want to get. He already had a hole that he wanted to get into.
Oh, Edna, I was waiting for
I'm
that.
sorry.
I was going to take it if
I'm
you
sorry.
didn't get it, Edna.
He said no, but then Barbara went to bed and but then there was the man in the bathroom. He's rubbing his
That was her brother,
leg,
Edna.
and he was peeking
Edna,
through the what?
That was her brother.
Her brother was touching,
Yes.
and she
you
was
not
looking
get-
in the.
Did you not get that?
No.
Oh, that was her brother.
Oh.
Yeah,
you
not
don't.
good. You don't
no.
do that.
No.
You don't do that.
No.
You don't do
no.
that.
Not with the.
Not with your
But-
brother. Not
but-
even during war times you do that.
No, but they did. Do you remember those old boxes of Pepsi like they had on
Oh,
the
yeah.
beach? There was
Remember that.
the old writing.
Yep, the old logo. Got the old logo on there. Mentioned Pepsi twice in that film.
It's
Remember
the
that?
the Pepsi was the only thing that these young people were doing that I wanted.
Well, I'll
that I
do
was,
some Pepsi. And
and
I like a good Pepsi.
Even Barbara's
full
mom and
Pepsi.
dad, they were.
I didn't
they
like
were,
that.
They were.
I didn't much care for that, Edna.
He slapped her on the bottom with her hairbrush.
With her own hairbrush, and now she's got to go put that
And
on her
I
head.
think, so Barbara, she's looking at her brother in the peephole, and she's watching her mom and dad spank their bums
Well, don't
with
be
the
watching
with the
that.
brush.
We shouldn't be watching it, let alone her be watching it.
I was worried about when the dear Alice lady, when she came in the
Who's that
bedroom with the cat, and I was worried.
Oh, no.
we were both worried about
There
the
was a fear
about-
there.
about
Let me
the
tell you,
cat.
and I almost said we got to go down to Giant Tiger and get out of here.
But no, they just set the cat down, and then he started hitting the. I didn't like it, and
why
then
are all the men hitting? Don't hit.
no,
It's-
and then
it's-
and
Hands
then
aren't for hitting,
and then there
Edna.
was
It's a different time.
the lesbian scene.
Lesbians.
They
It's okay to
I
say
think
it, Edna.
one I think German. She had a funny talking.
Yeah, it
I
was
think
Oh,
Ger-
yeah.
from
Yeah,
Germany.
You're right.
And
You're right.
they liked it, and then the other man,
That one was all right.
they
Didn't mind that.
they had a big jar of Vaseline like I got in the bathroom upstairs, and then these two other
Down the wrong hole.
there's
wrong
lots
hole.
lots of that in this movie, and the two men were on the bed and they were petting the dog, but then
Nope.
and then we don't need to talk about what happens with the dog. It's not that's the dog. I think he seemed okay.
He wasn't in distress.
The dog was on top
but
of
I'm
the
not
man,
happy with it.
but he looked like he wanted when he was in the middle.
Yeah, it was a dog sandwich.
She wanted to go away, but yeah, it's just
It made Taffy. That's my name, Edna. I gotta tell you, it kind of made me feel like I don't want that VHS in Jonathan's house. Bit.
This is.
It's fine.
Where'd you
say you got this?
I got it off the internet.
Okay,
okay. There you go.
But
that
then
explains that.
then
it's on the up and up.
when everybody's done making it, they come back and was this a vacation resort of some sort?
Well,
this is
Fire Island.
If I went on vacation, all these people were putting their things
They're
in the
all
things.
licking and sticking.
And they said there was too many rich people, which I agree. There's too many. So I'm not just sure. Just putting your wieners and butts and everything is gonna stop the rich. But they said they were
stop him from coming there.
they were trading for freedom, which my grandson, my nephew there, he likes that. So this is a free. I don't like your freedom. And
Edna, I got here.
Unacceptable.
Love commandos. That's what they call that.
Well, they were, they should maybe be commandos to be in the army. Maybe this love commandos, and they should go back. They said they were going back to school. They should go get their learning instead of their doing all the stuff that they were doing. And then there was more news talking over top, and somebody there was a good message at the end that says, we can't have the sexual education in the schools. They need to learn about it in the best sexual education book of all, the Bible, they said. And so there was,
you could learn it from a man on the beach.
Well, the message I think was these kids they don't know the right way.
They don't know.
They should be reading the Bible.
Yes.
It's just. Do you have been with all those?
Somewhere. I can't find it.
I'll get you one. And so the final message of Barbara was that you need to read the Bible to learn about the these times is for making babies,
and also that the Vietnam War was atrocious.
There was the war and the peace sign. They say, but you got to go save those people. You can't be doing it on the beach.
Movie that turns into a clip show, pornographic clip show, and then they show you the Vietnam War footage.
So
wackadoo.
It had a good message about the Bible at the end, but I didn't like the movie, and somebody taped the news on top with it.
It's part of the movie.
And they did karate. Remember that?
They did.
They did karate.
They were doing something. They did karate, but yeah. And then Barbara's parents came at the end, and she should have been smacking these kids with that hairbrush.
Yeah, well, they didn't. They freeze framed it, and you just gotta make your own movie after that, I guess.
And I saw in the words at the end with the scroll, they said the dog was Lena R.I.P. So the pup didn't make it to the end of the movie.
Hope it weren't from the movie. Hope it died of natural causes.
John, is the next one in the movie gonna be?
It's not as dirty.
So that's Barbara, you didn't like this movie,
No,
did you,
Edna,
Taffy?
I gotta be honest, Edna. I'm a little upset.
How?
It made me feel not great to watch this film. It made me uncomfortable. I try to have an open mind, but let me tell you something. These people, they all need to get their ass to work.
Mm-hmm.
They're farting and frigging around.
Love commandos, not going to put food on the table.
Making mucky muck on the beach. Not a condom to be seen. Go do a job. You came there to work at the hotel. Who's working at the hotel? Who's going to school? Where are they getting their money from? I'll tell you, it won't be me. Won't be coming from Taffy.
They got Jonathan's money with this movie.
Well, the other people
worth
did.
every dollar.
Edna, I'm talking about the characters.
This isn't what I wanted you to use that gift certificate for.
Oh, Edna, you paid for this.
You're the one that got me a Vinegar Syndrome.
We did the radio
show.
I told you. Go to Gap. Get him a sweat. Go to the Costco.
Mm-hmm.
You can get him 2 Gap sweaters for the cost of 1 Gap sweater at the Gap.
Despicable Me. He could have bought a DVD of that.
Kids don't watch
I've never
that.
seen Despicable Me.
Jonathan likes the Minions.
I've never seen that.
Okay,
I'm open to Minions.
Well,
that's
see that all the time.
You said So okay. Well, that's all for Barbara from 1970.
Oh, the date. Oh, it was 1970.
They had color movies in 19.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know that these people maybe couldn't afford it, Edna.
All right.
Maybe
well, thank you.
Before we go, I just thank you, Edna and Taffy, for joining. The next one's actually called The Las Vegas Strangler. There might be some killing. Who knows? My name is John Forward. I'm a comedian. In addition to Edna and Taffy's show producer, I've got some shows coming up this Saturday, November 16th, 8 p.m. at Wasted Day. We've got this month's edition of No Jokes Barred, $10 at the door or on Eventbrite. And then next Saturday, November 23rd, I'll be making my first appearance at the Comic Sutra Comedy Club, new spot in Fredericton. I will be doing John Scove Nielsen's late night nasty show. I don't remember what the wording of it is, but Edna, you shouldn't come to that one. So check that out. It starts at 11 p.m. So John Scove Nielsen's headlining that. Mike Rogers and Taylor Lakeport are also on the show. And I'll be back doing a regular middle spot at the Comic Sutra at some point in December. You can follow me on Facebook and such. But anyway, let's back to the ladies.
You're welcome.
I'm so sorry that we made you watch this
it's okay,
dirty
Edna. Everyone
movie.
makes a mistake.
And the next
didn't know
one
it was going to be a dirty film. It was called Barbara. You think,
Barbara.
Nice.
We remember Barbara.
Remember Barbara
up the way.
I do remember Barbara. Remember cherry cheese sandwiches?
Yeah.
You couldn't. I can't figure it out.
So nice.
I try to make them. Can't do it.
I don't think our friend Barbara wants to watch. Nobody wants to watch this movie.
I don't think anyone should watch this movie. If I'm being
okay,
honest,
he's interested. He's telling us to finish. So I'm Edna Fairweather, and
I'm just Taffy.
Just Taffy.
Just Taffy.
And that's the movie.
Thanks, Edna. Do we get up and go, or what does Jonathan want us to do?
Yeah, if you want to walk out.
All right, goodbye.
Do I have to do anything with this? Do I have to turn this up? Do I have to take the cord out or anything?
No, it's fine. Just
done.